All right, so my wife said when I go to Keith's house, I have to buy or go pick up some wine glasses that were left here. Well, those free wine glasses kind of got expensive because they were in this car. So I didn't want to carry the glasses, so I just bought the car and put it on the trailer. She'll be happy, right? Well, as you saw from that clip, we accidentally bought another project car. So what we got ourselves into is a 1978 Chevrolet Corvette, 350 engine and turbo 350 transmission from what I've gathered. The car has been done up in a MadMax theme from Fury Road. Yeah. It's actually not that bad. Condition-wise, that is. Car has 235 75 15s on the front, and it has 31 10 5 15s on the rear. We have a little bit of a brake fluid leak under the car. It has a very squishy pedal, so we have to work on that. But look at these tires. Pretty aggressive. The back here has had some massaging done to clear these 31s, which I'm going to undo the massaging, and I'm going to switch this car all to the same size tire. Honestly, I'm not going to keep the MadMax theme. I know a lot of people want me to, but it's not really my cup of tea, more or less. I've always wanted a C3 Corvette. I just like the body lines on them. They're a cool looking car. Not a powerhouse by any means, as everybody's seen from Roadkill, but still nonetheless, they're pretty cool. I might keep some of the stuff around on the car, just for fun. But I was going to come out here today and do some work on it, but as you can see, there's some snow on the ground over there, and nothing really over there anymore, but we had about 3 inches of snow overnight, and everything was covered this morning, so I came out when the snow was gone, and it is currently raining. And unfortunately, the back glass in this car is not actually installed. I'm gonna put a picture in here of the car from MadMax Fury Road with the machine gun, and the people that own this car before I got it from Triumph by Air decided they were going to put a machine gun on the roof and have someone sit in the back end of it on Gambler 500 or something, and cut the back glass out. Well, when Keith got it, they didn't have a back glass or T-tops, so he got both of them for the car, and was in the middle of kind of closing it off a little bit better, and just making it, more of a car again. I do have to find headlights for the car. That was one thing that Keith didn't have yet, but somebody decided to cut the brackets out for the vacuum driven actuator lift motors for those headlights. I did see some people online that have actually made some stationary or non-flip up / fixed headlights for these cars, and they look pretty good. Of course, we have our cat Gabby here learning car stuff again. So yeah, I plan to do something like this with the headlights, kind of give it more of a race car kind of feel, more or less. Still thinking about keeping Gabby's yeah, thank you, Gabby. Kind of thinking about keeping, the mud tires on it, or even just like a 235 75 15 all-terrain on it all the way around, so they're all the same size tire. And since we live in the country, keeping it more of a just kind of a car to drive around here, not really care too much about it getting you know, dirty or whatnot. See if I can get the hood open. It's kind of a pain to get that air cleaner off the car. I'll do that right now. Gabby, you are on the hood of the car. Can you please get down? Okay, lift the hood. There we go. All right, so trying to latch that in. All right. So we got the hood latch on, holding everything up. Like I said, the car does run. It's not currently running very well. I'm afraid it might have ingested some water with the hood being cut out like this for this large air cleaner. There might have been a fire at one point. I think that's fire extinguisher dust down there. The nice thing is the majority of all the AC stuff or air conditioning stuff has been removed. As you can see down here, we just have the radiator left up front, but I am going to delete the AC pump, the lines, and the box. I do want to get the heat working again on this car and the vacuum driven wipers, which would be nice. It does have a massive vacuum leak since the headlights are currently disconnected and not functioning. I did order, it's got cruise control, or did have cruise control by the looks of this guy here. I did, however, order a rebuild kit for this factory Quadrajet, which it should have. Like them or hate them, you know, the carb came on the car. I'm going to do my best to try to figure out how to work on it. Could just even be a plugged filter causing our issue. Gabby, do not sniff gas. Climb around the other side of the trailer here. The battery is currently dead. It's got the common C3 Corvette battery draw issue, which I believe is something dealing with the wires inside the car with the battery. But yeah, it's someone did something with the intake at one point, because you can see some RTV down there, or possibly valve cover gaskets. So we'll look into that some more when we can get this over to Tony's house. Like I said, I think this is fire extinguisher dust here. I'm not tasting it to tell you. But get rid of this AC pump. We'll get rid of this extra belt and extra draw in there. Double check everything is good. And I do got some plans for the car. I want to take us on a few road trips up north of Michigan. And we got to get working on that. You know, even though the car has got red under here, there's a lot of hints that this car might have been blue at one point, namely the blue down there and inside the car. And more blue down there under where the headlights are, or were. We'll go, it's slippery in this trailer. Open the door and see some blue under the paint here. Blue door. But currently, that seat is wet. Got some T-tops on here. Keith found not the correct T-tops, though. This one's got a latch back here that doesn't go anywhere. Let me know down in the comments if I can just take this latch off and we'll be fine. I'm going to say probably not. So I'm going to try to find some T-tops that actually belong to this car. And hold on better. There is no radio. Someone put Parenti on there. Shifter. It's got power windows that actually function. I didn't test anything with the HVAC system because I was told it doesn't work. I'll get some wires hanging out down there. Glove box is missing. Ooh, that's loud. So yeah. Oh, Dredd. If you guys have ever seen Judge Dredd, there's it's like a pin from that, or a badge. The car says it has 59,000 miles. It might be 159,000 with the condition it is. Said seat's not bolted down. They have no carpet. Battery's back there. All nice and wet. Some extra steering wheels and covers for things. So hopefully in a few weeks get this over to, or can get this over to Tony's house and start working on it. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to have any good weather this week to get the back glass glued back in and get all this foam in a can and Bondo out of here. So maybe I'll have to take it over to Tony's and just do it in his garage. Take the back glass back out again. I drove all the way home, 3 or 4 hours home with no back glass in the car because I didn't want to lose it. I didn't really trust it not flying out. The air filter is wet. But yeah, I plan on just putting a stock size air filter back on this thing again. We'll find like a cowl hood piece or possibly even a mesh piece for like a Jeep Wrangler or something. Or, Matt's Off-Road has one of those louvered hood scoop things in there, banana, that I might put on just to cover that hole and kind of keep the look of the hood still. So far, Gabby likes the car, so that's a win. But yeah, if anybody has any ideas on the T-tops for me, let me know. If anybody's ever rebuilt a Quadrajet, I haven't really looked online yet for like a video on how to rebuild a Quadrajet. I've rebuilt small engine carbs, but never an automotive carb. So that'll be fun. And also, if anybody has a link to headlights for this car, more specifically the stationary ones like I put there in the photo, it'd be really awesome to have the round ones, kind of go with the Corvette look still. Corvettes have round headlights, round taillights. We got some really nice body lines, right, Gabby? Yeah, good cat. And then also David Lang from D Lang's Hoopties might be picking us up a Corvette wing for the back. That should go pretty well on the car. Otherwise, I do have an idea to use or utilize the space back here. And I know people are going to hate me for it. We're going to get rid of these factory taillights. Some people love them. I don't like them. I've always wanted a Corvette, and I've always wanted to put, as crazy as it sounds, round trailer lights in there, the LED ones. I like the look of them better. And I think it would kind of accentuate the car a little bit nicer, especially with what we're doing with it. It's not a show car by any means. In the future, if I still have the car and decide I want to go back to original look on the car, I'll still have those taillights around. I'm not going to get rid of them or throw them out because some of these parts are kind of getting hard to come by for the car. And I don't even know what this is. Is that like for a boat or something? But yeah, we'll mess with that later. But thanks for watching the Corvette video. Mrs. Hubert's not too thrilled about it being here, but maybe we'll sell the Meep to keep this. Who knows? Well, I guess we have a Corvette on the trailer. Couldn't tell that darn thing was there 2 days ago. Well, it's going to be dark in about an hour. It's wet outside. Let's try to finally put the Corvette back window in correctly by myself on a wet trailer. This should go well. Well, the part that I was not too thrilled about the most is actually the easiest so far. Just using my scraper here. It's fiberglass, so it's not hurting anything. Just peeling all this foam in the can right off. So, yeah. Let's get the rest off. I got my glue heating up over there. Hopefully the tubes aren't solidified in the tube. This is kind of satisfying, just scraping this crap off the back glass. It's like tape residue mixed with something. But yeah, other than the horrible scratching sound it makes, just watching it get clean, so nice. In such a beat up car. But you know what? We'll have some fun. We always do. I really wish I would have got that on video. First try, I got it in. Well, first try as in I only had to set it down on the car and just set it right in. Didn't even have to like move it side to side or anything for positioning. Gabby, unfortunately, it was very little help. She kind of got in the way, but first time really putting glass in by myself in almost 2 years. Especially, I've never done one of these before, and it's in and sealed. So I can get it off the trailer and start messing with it.